Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Ryder back with another classic. Do me a huge favor before we get started. Hit that like and subscribe button for me. It helps the channel grow. Shout out to all my supporters. I love y'all. Thank y'all for staying down, liking my content, commenting, and doing what y'all do. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram as well. I'll leave that in the description box as well. Let's get to it. So right now, we on our way to work. Got a long ass day today. I don't really feel like even being here today. Honestly, it's been a lot of drama going on with my job, but I'm trying to block out all the negativity with my job and stay solid. It takes a lot for me to get mad and be upset about a job. Long as my money's right, I'm happy. No matter what job we go to in life, it's always going to be drama, especially with truck driving. Truck drivers, we experience so much things with dispatchers, the safety department. Owner operators got to deal with different customers, brokers. It seems like everybody's trying to play the truck driver lately. And this gives the trucking game, a black eye, y'all. A lot of truck drivers out here, they've been quitting. I'm looking on Facebook. I'm in a lot of truck driving Facebook groups, and I communicate with a lot of truck drivers all the time. And what I see on Facebook, everybody's selling their trucks. You get on Craigslist, truck drivers are selling their trucks. You get on OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, truck drivers are selling their trucks and they're getting out of the trucking industry. And this is sad. And the way I look at it, I love this industry. This industry gave me a certain kind of lifestyle that I'm able to live. I made the most money in trucking. I tried fast food, retail, sales, warehouse. Those jobs, not for me. But when it comes to trucking, I made so much money driving a big rig. And I love this industry. But lately, I've been having ill feelings towards this industry because I'm realizing that this industry is not giving back to truck drivers and it's not taking care of us, And it's like nowadays, us being truck drivers, we have to stick together and take care of ourselves. But what I realize, it's a lot of truck drivers out here that's not willing to help the truck drivers that needs help. And we're not willing to stick together so we can force a change. In my honest opinion, do I think you should stay in this industry or get out of this industry? What I honestly think about trucking, and I've been having my CDL and driving for 12 years. I truly believe that if you have a CDL and you're an owner-operator, company driver, lease purchase, I think you should stay in this trucking industry. For the last few years, truck driving has been horrible, but it's not going to stay like this forever. And when the economy turns back around, trucking gets back to normal, whether it be after the election or before the election, we're going to go back to making top dollar in trucking and everybody's going to be happy again. The rates are going to go up for owner operators. Company drivers are going to be happy again because they're going to get paid what they deserve. The problem is a lot of people got in the trucking industry after the pandemic and during the pandemic, when the beginning of the pandemic, when the government was giving away all these SBA loans and PPP loans. Everybody was getting money off of EDD. All these YouTubers came out of nowhere and was telling everybody, buy a truck is money in trucking, which was 2020, 2021, 2022. I made the most money I made in my entire life in the workforce and as a truck driver. Those years, I made so much money. The problem is a lot of people got into the truck industry and they had no idea what the trucking industry was about. They got into the trucking industry and they bought these expensive trucks, $100,000, $150,000, $200,000 trucks. They had high insurance. Fuel was high. I remember when I had my own truck, I was paying, fuel got up to $7 a gallon in California. That shit was wild. So all these people, they got into the trucking industry a year of having their CDL, or they went to trucking school, fresh out of trucking school. They bought a truck, started an LLC, and they did their thing, which is not a bad thing to do if you understood the trucking industry. So what happened was the government gave away all this free money and people wasted it. People went out there and bought these expensive trucks when a person like me that understands the trucking industry, I was advising people not to go out there and buy these expensive trucks. I was advising people to, if you can find a truck, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, that truck is going to last you 5+ years if you handle it right. You know, when I got my truck, I got a day cab, 2014 International Pro Star. I got it for $26K, and my truck lasted me for a few years. Never had any major breakdowns. It was just minor things to my truck here and there. But guess what? I made so much money in that truck to where I didn't need a newer truck. But a lot of people went out there and didn't understand trucking. You don't have to go buy a brand new truck to make money in this industry. You can go buy a used truck and make the same amount of money in this industry that you will make if you bought a brand new truck. But the problem was everybody wanted to try to be tough and do their thing and buy these damn trucks. And guess what? Now they have to live in these trucks because whatever the rates are right now, if you still own a truck and your truck payment is $4,000 or $5,000, whatever load is on that load board, you have to go out there and take that load to pay for that truck payment. Then all the new drivers, if you're a new driver, your insurance is going to be over $2,000. So let's do the math. If you have a $4,000 truck payment, paying $2,000 for insurance, you're negative $6,000 already. On top of fuel, and if you're really running your truck, you're probably spending about, I would probably say like $1,000 to $1,500 a week on fuel if you're really running hard. So your overhead is already over $10,000 a month. And if you're not out there grinding hard, then you're not going to make no money. And the problem was when the economy shifted, because, you know, everybody's still trying to recover from COVID and the negative impact it had on the economy. So all these people right now, they're panicking and they're selling their equipment. Guys are selling their trucks, their trailers. A lot of people have filed bankruptcy with their business because they always thought that it was going to be money like this. But the way I honestly feel about the trucking industry is that the trucking industry is resetting right now. You know, it's resetting and it's going to end up being better, but it's going to take time for it to get like that. All the people that weren't supposed to be in the trucking industry, they're finding out the hard way, and they're getting kicked out of the trucking industry by choice or by force. All those people that came into this trucking industry that got in the game to make some money, they're no longer in this game. You know, they're going back to fast food, warehouse, doing whatever they got to do. But all the people that survived, and at the end of 2022, all of 2023, and this year, 2024, those people that are staying in this trucking industry and fighting to stay afloat and not giving up, we are going to be the guys and ladies that survive and make so much money in this game. See, the people that fight and understand the power of a CDL, you're going to be able to make money anywhere in the USA for the rest of your life. You're going to be able to make money. You're going to be able to have a certain kind of lifestyle. And trucking, you can make a lot of money. Right now it sucks with the economy because I'm looking on Craigslist, for a new situation. And most hourly jobs right now, because I want to stay local, so most hourly jobs on Craigslist is only paying $24, $25, $26 an hour. And the sad thing about it, that's what the market is because drivers are accepting these positions. See, if drivers stop accepting these low-paying positions, they'll be forced to pay us more. If owner-operators stop taking cheap freight, then you'll have more power to negotiate what you want as an owner-operator. But a lot of these owner-operators, they don't have a choice. See, me, I was able to park my truck and not even drive it because I bought a cheaper truck. But if I would have bought a truck for $100,000, $150,000, I would have either lost my truck or be out there on the road unhappy, taking whatever I can get my hands on to survive in this trucking industry. But there are some guys out there and women out there that are still making good money trucking. It's not like it was a few years ago, but it's decent. And they're still doing their thing and surviving. And what this game has taught me, when trucking is good, save as much money as possible because you never know what's going to happen in the future. Hopefully we never see another COVID pandemic like we did. You feel me? But now you got to prepare for anything. This has opened my eyes up to a lot of things. At times I wanted to give up on trucking and go find a new career and do something different, but it's just something inside of me that won't allow me to do that because that's what these guys, the people that run the country, the people in power, that's what they want us to do. They want us to give up. They want us to give up and they want us to be discouraged and they want to try to break us from our dreams as truck drivers. But what we're not going to do, guys, we're not going to let that happen. We're going to stick together and we're going to work together and be a team. Okay, that's why I tell you guys, when you guys come to my channel, network in the comment sections. If your job is hiring, let other drivers know. Let other drivers know what they're starting off at so drivers can go and find better opportunities. Long as you have a clean CDL, no accidents, no tickets, then you can go find a job anywhere, guys. Anywhere. And a lot of people don't even understand that if you're not happy, leave that damn job and you can go find another job. And the number one resource for myself when it comes to finding employment is Craigslist, y'all. I found so many jobs on Craigslist. So many jobs on Craigslist. The best jobs I've had in my trucking career have all came from Craigslist. If you guys get on Craigslist, type in your city, go to jobs, then click on transportation, all the CDL jobs in your area will pop up. Even if you guys want to get out of trucking and find different jobs, go to Craigslist as well, and Indeed.com. For all my owner-operators, I done found so much port work for my truck on Craigslist. And things are hard right now with trucking because it is the beginning of the year, and it's always the first couple months of the year is considered the slow season for us. So times are going to be super, super hard for us, y'all. I mean, super, super hard. But guess what? The beginning of March until April, that's when stuff starts getting better. When it stops snowing, we getting more freight from overseas and things kind of start to get better. So what I understand, by April, if things are going to get better, then we probably have to wait until after the election, till we get somebody new in office. Okay, but hopefully after the slow season, things will get better for everybody. And when I'm looking at the low board, I do see jobs offering higher pay to move those loads for the owner operators, but like company drivers jobs in California, they suck right now. It's horrible how these jobs want us to get in a big rig and only make like a couple $100 a day driving a rig, risking our lives, being away from our families. That's highway robbery, you know. But the reason why this is happening, because a lot of people fresh out of school, 6 months experience, they just want to jump to a local position. So guess what? If they're willing to take $23, $24 an hour to be home with their families every day, they're going to do it. And that makes it harder for the guys that's been in the game for a long time. See, it's unfair that somebody fresh out of truck driving school can make the same amount of money as somebody that's been driving trucks for 20 years and having a local position. Like, it should be boundaries. If you've been working for a certain amount of years in truck driving, being a truck driver, you should be obligated to make top dollar being a truck driver. Like a lot of industries, if you have experience, they're going to pay you more. But it's not like that with trucking. Trucking is like, if the job starts off at $26 an hour, it don't matter if you have 2 years experience, 30 years experience. You're going to get paid what the job is starting off at, no matter what. And which is crazy, because I'm a firm believer that all truck driving jobs should pay at least $30 to $35 to start off. That's what I believe, because for one, I'm risking my life every day. If you're over the road driver, you're away from your family, and anything can happen on these roads. We get cut off all day by other truck drivers, by people, by regular vehicles. We're always getting cut off, you know, on this road. A steer tire blowout, you can get in a bad accident. Anything can happen. And if the truck, if you crash in this truck and the truck is totaled, but the trailer or container is okay, the driver goes to the hospital and they get a new driver to come pick the load up, because the load still has to get delivered. That's how they think about truck drivers. So what we have to do, we have to demand more and more pay, guys. We have to. We got to stand on business and demand that as drivers, because guess what? We're the ones that's behind this wheel risking our lives every day, you know, and they're going to keep on bullying us in this industry. Like, I remember a while back when all the owner operators were going to go on strike in Washington, and they came out and said, if the owner operators go on strike, shut down the freeway, you're going to jail. Okay, so it's crazy, because when truck drivers go on strike, they threaten us with jail time. But if other industries go on strike, it's okay. And when other industries go on strike, guess what happens? They get what they want, and they get more pay. But the truck drivers, that doesn't happen. In California, the truck drivers that work the ports were supposed to go on strike. Everybody was supposed to go on strike for the AB5 law. And only a couple hundred drivers went on strike when everybody else worked. So we didn't stand together as one. And you know what happened? Boom, they still passed the AB5 law, and it killed the owner-operator industry in California. Now a lot of owner-operators that can't afford their own insurance, that have to be leased on the companies, they're not allowed to do that no more in California. So if you don't have your own insurance, your own authority, then you can't even run as an owner-operator in California. And a lot of people are moving out of California because California is a tough state to survive in now. And I really realized that in California, in order to win, you have to have multiple hustles out here. But it's already hard to have multiple hustles when the main hustle that most people got in the trucking industry is trucking is not working for us. And guys and women are tired. I have people hit me up in my emails on Instagram all the time asking me for work, asking me where do I go to go get work for my truck, or do you know any good company jobs? And I try to give people good advice and guide them the best way I know how. And if I don't have an answer for you guys, I stop doing what I'm doing and take the time out of my day to go try to find it for you guys, find those answers, But only thing I could tell you guys, if you want a new job, whether it's owner operator, lease purchase, company job, get on Craigslist, guys. I'm going to keep preaching that to the end. And when I tell people this stuff, they're so surprised because they're like, Craigslist has jobs on it? Yeah, Craigslist has jobs on it. A lot of them, too. Every major company is on Craigslist putting up job posts, guys. Even owner operators that's looking for company drivers, too, to be a part of their company are putting posts. But we just got to stick together, y'all. And we got to be a team out here, y'all. Again, my emails are always open to you guys. My DMs are always open to you guys. If you guys want to talk about trucking, fitness, whatever you guys want to talk about, I'm open to talk. I respond faster on Instagram. Make sure you guys hit me up on there. It might take a little while for me to get to my emails because I got a gang of emails that I have to go through all the time. So don't take it personal, guys, if it takes me a while to get back to you guys. I do answer my comments on my videos too. So just stay ready, y'all. We got to stick together for 2024. And if you guys like this video, do me a huge favor. Give it a thumbs up. And we good to go, y'all. Let's get it.